One of the more frequent questions I hear when schools begin exploring standards-based grading is how will we hold students accountable for homework? Or other times, teachers or stakeholders will ask, what do we do with students who just don't want to reassess? I think it's important to start with this. Standards-based grading is often not the problem, and it's maybe then often not the solution to student motivation. You see, standards-based grading is really indeed just a framework for communicating and reporting learning. Hi, my name is Matt Townsley, and I spent over 20 years implementing, researching, and supporting grading reform. And I'm here to help you today apply what works in your own school and classroom. One thing I've learned from my firsthand experience as a teacher, district administrator, and researcher is that motivation challenges exist regardless of the grading system that we use. Ask any teacher who uses points and percentages, and they'll tell you about students who struggle to complete homework, prepare for assessments, or take ownership of their learning. When schools shift to standards-based grading and homework becomes ungraded practice, it's understandable that some educators wonder, if homework doesn't count towards the grade, will students still do it? I believe that's a fair question. But the challenge of motivating struggling learners existed before standards-based grading, and it will continue to exist after standards-based grading. You see, our task as educators is still the same, helping students develop the habits, confidence, and motivation they need to be successful learners. If standards-based grading doesn't solve motivation, what does it do? One of the benefits of standards-based grading is that it often provides educators and students and parents better information. Instead of a single percentage hiding what a student understands, educators and families have clear information about what students know, what they're working on, and where they need ongoing support. And that better information often causes us to ask better questions, such as, why is this student struggling with this standard? What support does this student need? What barriers are getting in the way of learning? If student motivation is being used as a reason not to move towards standards-based grading, remember this. Standards-based grading is often not the problem or the solution. Instead, standards-based grading is a tool that helps us better understand student learning and respond to the challenges that have always existed in our classrooms. If you want to send in a question, subscribe to the newsletter link below. It's free and it comes out every first Sunday of the month. And then just hit reply and ask away. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.